Dr. Etienne, are we communicating effectively to the public, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but regionally and globally, the life-threatening effects of the Zika virus? We live in the Caribbean, and mosquitoes are a part of our lives. And I think at times it tends to make us more or less sort of brush under the carpet the fact that these vector-borne diseases are a hazard to our health. Do you think that we need to up the ante in terms of our communication strategies?
I would say yes. I would say yes, we need to ramp up our risk communications, recognizing that particularly for Zika there are some unknowns, but at the same time allaying fears, because Zika is normally a mild disease, except for the complications of Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is not, does not lead to death. Most cases of Guillain-Barré syndrome will survive. But more importantly, the congenital neurological syndrome that we are seeing, and particularly microcephaly, that's not occurring in a large percentage of the population either. But I think the important thing is that apart from Zika, we need to concentrate on all of the arboviruses. So we do have dengue that is spread by the same mosquito, the Aedes aegypti mosquito. And dengue can lead to death in some cases. We have dengue 1, dengue 2, dengue 3, dengue 4. This mosquito, the Aedes aegypti, also spreads chikungunya and yellow fever. And you know that 2 years ago we had a massive chikungunya epidemic that spread through the entire region, causing not so much death, although we did see some deaths due to chikungunya, but mainly the illness, the severity of illness that we saw, and some people up to 3 years are still having joint pains. But I think the important thing that we need to communicate on a continuous basis is the fact that it's not normal to have mosquitoes, and particularly because the Aedes aegypti mosquito is a household mosquito. Mm-hmm. It breeds in households, and so the first level of response has to be our householder, no? And they need to know about vector control. The Aedes aegypti mosquito breeds in water tanks, water storage containers, in house plants, particularly in the pots with water, in the saucers with the water. But if you leave any of garbage lying around, even bottle stoppers, as soon as the rains come, the mosquitoes, the eggs hatch, and then you have a new breed of new batch of mosquitoes. And the mosquito infestation in the Caribbean, in many countries of Central and South America, the infestation is high. And so you will see that Zika, which is like a new virus being for the region, will spread rapidly, primarily because we have the high infestation rates of the mosquitoes. So yes, I think we need to have this continuous communication, continuous risk communication, but social communication as well, that helps people to understand how to reduce breeding sites, how to protect themselves, and we need to broaden the target audience, so school children also are very involved in that process, but whole of communities are involved, and that would need continuous communication.